Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm out here on the back porch. This time I'm shooting it at a different angle. And in this video, I'm just going to cover a subject on what is it you want to do with the rest of your life, basically. Now, I hope y'all can hear me loud and clear because I feel like when I review some of my videos, I feel like I'm talking soft or low when I'm really not. I'm trying to speak as loud and clear as I can, and it's probably just because I'm recording everything on the webcam of this laptop. And this is actually a pretty good notebook, but when I save up a few more bucks, I'm going to get me a good camcorder and maybe a speaker or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, tonight's subject, what is it you're going to do with the rest of your life or your goals? And let's cover the bucket list. That's what I'm trying to do. I don't care about if you're going to school or your job or your lawyer with your case, your divorce or whatever. Let's talk about how you're going to live life and have fun. You know, um, why ain't you doing it? You wake up in the morning. Uh, you know, you wake up in the morning, you go to work, you get off work, you go to bed. You wake up in the morning, you go to work, you get off, you go to bed. It's just like a rerun of a sitcom episode. You gotta take every day as a blessing and for grant, but is this just the way to live life? You know, we live on a planet that we can explore just about anywhere, and here we are just being slaves. I asked some of my friends, I'm like, you saving your money when you work? I know you got bills to pay, and some of y'all might work two jobs, but are you saving any of your money? Oh, man, I wish. I tell them when they're getting their paycheck, hey, is this the good paycheck? Oh, there's no such thing as a good paycheck. See, when I was living out on my own or with my ex, I only had one good paycheck out of the month. You get paid every 2 weeks. Well, one of those checks would, the majority of it would go to rent. That was the sucky paycheck. The other paycheck was the check you either saved or got tempted into spending money with. That was the good one. And now it's like, okay, so you're working, and some of y'all are working two jobs, and y'all do not have a good paycheck. Like, I can explain why you're in a bad mood every day, all day, and probably on drugs or drinking alcohol and smoking cigarettes. But um, why are you doing it if you're not happy? You know, some of the greatest pioneers and entrepreneurs were the ones that just said, "To hell with it." Um, Fuck you bitches, I'm out of here like George Bush. Like when George Bush left office. And people who I love my job, first of all. I don't plan on quitting it. They treat the people right with hours and the money's good. But like if I didn't have a grandmother who I lived with, if I didn't have no family, if I was born an orphan, I could live on these streets fine. You know, I think what makes people have a miserable life is they are living a modern day slavery um, effect. That it's kind of just like a chain reaction. You know, you have rent, house, a mortgage payment, wherever it is you live in. You got a light bill, you got a water bill, you got a phone bill, you got a car payment, insurance, you got what else you got? Gas for the car, then you got to get the oil change. A lot of people don't even cut their own hair. I cut my own hair. That's another cost. And a lot of people go out to eat. A lot of people don't even know how to cook. They go out to eat, smoke cigarettes. And that adds up too. It goes on and on. You would be surprised how much money you spend if you just for a week recorded what you spent. And you don't need to feel bad because everybody goes through the same thing. But if I was an orphanage, all I would really need is like a Cheat and Chong van. And I wouldn't get no insurance on that car. I would just work full time somewhere I like and get to know the boss very well and say, just let me stay the night here, park in your parking lot. I'll be your personal security guard, make sure no one breaks in, and that's it. I would get a Cheat and Chong van, and, kind of like that van. If you ever seen it in Freddy versus Jason, those kids driving around, it's got black lights in it. It's enough room to put a damn bunk bed in, just about, you know. And as long as it's got air conditioning and you can keep yourself cool and warm during certain seasons of the year, I mean, that's all you need. As long as you don't, I mean, if you have a companion, if you're in a relationship, um, y'all can do it. Maybe it would be a little more challenging with a child or an infant. But if you're on your own, the odds are in your favors, and that's all you would need to spend. A lot of people cannot live without a phone, and people a long time ago went without phones. Like me, I'm hardly on my phone, and I wouldn't, uh, you know, yeah, maybe I would get a phone or a plan, but as long as I got Wi-Fi I can connect to, that's all I need. But back to the main subject, when are you going to live your life to the fullest? When are you going to get in the car and go out to California? When are you going to go to New York or down to Miami or cross over the Canadian border or the Mexican border just to like check it out? Um, Save up money and just get on an airplane and fly to Paris, France to see the Eiffel Tower. Even if it's just to stay for 3 days. Say you did something and you took a lot of pictures and you can just show it off to all your friends and rub it in their face and be like, look at me, I did it. And now you need to go somewhere and you need to take a lot of pictures and live your life to the fullest. Because, if you end up having kids or you just are one of these people who don't have kids and you just have a lot of family and friends, you just don't want to live your life and you're about to be dead and you're lying in your bed and you're just like, well, um, I wish I could have. Because one thing statistics have shown is that a lot of people who have been interviewed, a lot of senior citizens on their deathbed that have been interviewed, they ask them one question like, you know, like, how would you relive your life? And a lot of times their answer is, I would go back and do all the things I wanted to do, you know, that I thought was a dream, or, oh, well, work was in the way, but, I really wanted to go, but I had to, pay this bill, you know. All these companies and these landlords are really just pimping you out like hoes. And they're using you as mule wagons kind of in a way. Like there's one time in my life I regret. I could have met my brother for the first time and got up with my dad and my uncle. And I had two jobs I was working. And ended up I got fired from both of them. And I hated both of them. Both my bosses were sour asses. They just were shady. They were two-faced. And I never got no benefits from the job. I never saved no money from that job. I didn't get nothing. I should have said, to hell with you both. Maybe I could have kept one of the jobs or something. I should have just said, to hell with you both. And said, hey, Dad, y'all, I'm coming up there right now. And who knows? I hope there's an opportunity next time like that in the future, because I will take it, you know. Um, Time goes by so quick, and money just comes and goes. Uh, the time goes by faster than the money, if you ask me. So that's the subject tonight. When you get done watching this video, ask yourself, am I happy? And if I'm not happy, then what I got to do to change that?